Good morning, friends, and salutations and all those things. Welcome to my relatively new YouTube channel, All Things Chadwick. It is a beautiful day here in South Central Kentucky. I am on what you may know as I-65, the interstate. I am going to get my hair cut. I go to a neighboring city about 40 miles away to get my hair cut every 3 weeks. Every third Friday at 10 a.m. Like clockwork. Boom, boom, boom. And I mean, you may look at it and think, you don't look like you need your... But another week and it would start looking pretty scraggly. You know, I didn't used to get my hair cut quite that often. And I used to keep my hair quite a bit longer too. Even, I remember once when my family and I were in Florida and Rosa, our daughter, put my hair in pigtails. If I can find that picture, I'll shoot a picture of it up right here. Okay, if I found it, you just saw it, and if I didn't, you didn't. But anyway, so I'm going to get my hair cut and do a few errands, and occasionally we like to go by a place in Bowling Green that sells gyros. Like I used to call them gyros. A lot of us call them gyros or gyros. Excuse me. And so we're having that for dinner tonight. So I like to go by and just get some takeout, and then we stick it in the oven and heat it up. And sorry, I ordered this new fabulous thing that will hold my phone so I don't have to like try to make sure it sits on the dash. And it like does this. And I mean, I have a relatively new car and the tires are balanced, but the thing is just loose. It's not very rigid. It is a little bit flaccid, if you know what I mean. So if you can see the camera kind of jigging around, please just deal with it. It's not a problem with your eyes. It's just my phone set up here in the car. And I had to flip the visor around to the side because the sun is like really popping this morning over on my left. So it was kind of blinding me coming inside the side of the sunshades. So anyway, where I get my hair cut, this fabulous little guy, I've been going there a couple of years, I guess. He's a jeweler, and they run a jewelry shop, a classic, vintage, fabulous jewelry shop. And they also have an Etsy shop. It's really popular. And I started to say I spend way too much money there, but no, I spend exactly much money there as I want to spend there. And I've spent quite a bit in the last couple of years. You know, it's so enticing to have it right there. And I do love jewelry. I'm not ashamed to say. I love my rings and my earrings and my necklaces and my little odds and end pieces. And I have a couple of cabinets full of jewelry. The real deal and, you know, costume pieces too. And I love it all. So anyway, if I have a chance and think about it, I will introduce you to Thomas and show you the jewelry shop, and probably go have lunch and stop a couple places. And I just thought some of you like that kind of thing, so come along and let's have a great Friday together. And I'm looking forward to a nice weekend. It's not too cold here, even though it is pretty chilly when I step out on the porch in the mornings. But it's gonna be great. So thanks for watching. How do I say thank you that other YouTubers don't do? How can I say it in a new way? I don't know. I just appreciate having friends and buddies that enjoy seeing a little bit of what I do. So thank you for watching, and share it with people that you think might enjoy this kind of thing. And I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, folks, I'm getting close to the barbershop, and we usually talk a whole lot, so I may show you the front of the barbershop, the jewelry store, but I don't know that I'll video anything inside, but we'll see, and we'll get on from there. And then afterwards, I'm going for lunch. Hey folks, okay, I just got my hair trimmed. It's not important necessarily that it's cute or whatever. It's just important that it's trimmed and it doesn't feel like, anyway, you know how it feels to get your hair cut. You just got to get the haircut. So I am going to Griff's now to get some lunch. I'll probably take it home because I'm also going by Sam's to get some gyros for tonight. So let's go to Griff's. It's one of the best little deli sandwich places. I love their paninis, no butter for me. And I'm going to probably get a T-bird and their pasta salad. So we'll see in a minute. That's where we're headed. Here we go. Oh, it's so delicious in here. It smells so good. Anyway, boom, boom, boom. Okay, folks. Steam in the container. Panini, fresh off the panini press. And they were making fresh pasta salad as I went in. So they dished me up a big dish of that. Or a plastic container with a lid of that. And I'm on my way now to get dinner for tonight for everyone else. And so I'm headed to Sam's Gyros. Here we go, folks. So you know when you get food like takeout or something, carry out, and then within like 5 minutes your whole car smells like you have drool running out of the corner? That's what my vehicle smells like right now. I mean, it's like a Mediterranean deli with that lamb and beef and all those seasonings and that buttery rice that they have, and on top of, you know, the lunch that I bought at Griff's. So I stopped at a couple of places at it's kind of like a St. Vincent de Paul. I think it's called St. Teresa's thrift shop. It's a huge thrift shop. Picked up a couple of just fun things that I saw. I just wanted to do it just kind of as a pastime. And now I'm on it's early afternoon, like almost 1 o'clock. I'm on my way home to have lunch. I also just remembered we need tortillas and tostadas, so I'm going to stop at the National. It's a fabulous little market. Okay. I don't know, is it running? I'm not looking at you all, really, I'm not. I'm driving and just talking. I'm completely concentrated on this. That's why sometimes if I mumble, you'll know I'm at least concentrated on the driving. They had exactly what I wanted, tostadas and tortillas, and they're always incredibly friendly. People, when you're in a parking lot, slow down. I just had 2 close calls and I wasn't even in the parking lot for more than probably 2 minutes. People are just flying through that parking lot. Anyway, so I'm on my way home. Let's have lunch. If I'm even in the mood after that parking lot experience. Yikes. Okay, after 3 trips to the car, these 2 things were heavy, and my bag, of course. So, and then I had to go get the food and the few things I got from St. Teresa's. I think that's what it's called. Yes. So let me show you what I got. I know the lighting's kind of weird right now, but anyway. So I'm a kind of a fanatic for finials. So I found this and I thought that will go so great with some of my other finials. Let me grab like 2 or 3 and show you what I'm talking about. So I have several that are made like out of iron, like taller and larger and smaller and petite. And then I have some that are made out of wood and some that are made out of like a resin. But I thought that it just kind of, you know, and it was like 99 cents. So, you know, how can you beat that? And I also found, I'm sure that you all probably have heard me mention this name before, a really good Paula Deen's Kitchen Classics for 50 cents. So I have a couple of pieces of sheet music from this, but I found actually a book with 8 of the main songs from Fiddler on the Roof. So piano music to Fiddler on the Roof, even though I'm not necessarily involved with that production right now or anything. But, and then this was cute for $1. A really thick bottom, little fabulous, look how thick this is. I mean, it's like, I mean, I bet it's 3/4 of an inch thick, the wall on it, shot glass. So yeah, $1. And I saw this behind, they have like these little shelves back behind the cashier that are like high dollar items that they have looked up, I guess, online or something. And I saw this beautiful wooden Italian tray. I can give you a few more details later, but it says, it does have the name stamped in the back. I think it maybe is, I mean, you can see that it's kind of like stamped in the wood, but isn't this tray beautiful? It's nice thick tray, and it just called my attention. And it's, you know, worth a couple $100, I'm sure, to somebody. And to me, it was worth 15 bucks. So I think it's fabulous. In addition to that, let's see. Oh, of course, you already know that I got tostadas and tortillas. Everybody's seen tortillas. You don't need to see that. Now, let me gloss across some of this food for you. So first, we have the parsley salad with black olives, tomatoes, cucumbers, jalapenos. I don't remember what all I had him put in it, but, and then, oh my gosh. And I stick that under the broiler later tonight for like 3-4 minutes, and it gets crispy, yet it's so moist and chewy inside. And then that beautiful rice, and all that will go on pita bread with that tzatziki sauce on top. So they give us like a cup. I always get like a cup of the tzatziki sauce. And then, of course, my lunch right now is pasta salad and look at this. Turkey, bacon, lettuce, tomato, avocado, cheese, Colby Jack. It's so delicious. So I'm so glad I'm home. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Well, like I was saying, like an accidental closing. Love you, thanks for watching. But my packages and tortillas are still here because I'm so hungry. I am not gonna sit here and eat this whole sandwich in front of you, but I did want to, I mean, I didn't want to go all that way, and some turkey's falling off. So, and not, sorry, and not at least show you, more turkey, sorry. I'll give one to Gabrielle. There you go, baby. I'm gonna put a little of my sauce. If you don't know about my sauce, it's in one of my first videos, but it's like just mayo, mustard, a little bit of Worcestershire, that kind of thing. A little extra sauce. The tomato tried to escape. Sorry, I leaned out of the shot because I thought it was gonna fall in my lap. I got it. If you haven't been to Griff's, it's locally owned, it's not a chain. The owners are wonderful. I just eat her up and she eats me up. She is so wonderful. Their last name's Griffin. And then, since I already have my sauce spoon, I won't go get a fork, I'll just use the spoon. How's that? And this is kind of a creamy, this is not a vinegar-based thing. This is more of a creamy mayonnaise-y a little bit, but it's not heavy. I'm not gonna go through what all's probably in here, like the green onions and everything's just so delicious. And it's kind of like the little rotini pasta. It has olives in it. It's so good. Anyway, like I said, thank you for every second you watch, even if you don't watch the whole thing. I appreciate you going along with me. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you very soon, I promise. And I don't think I got it turned off because I thought I had something on my hand. And I don't want to smear the sauce on the phone. I don't want to be phone smearing.